Okay, y'all. I had to do a part two for the Jay-Z video. Now, as y'all may know, or some of y'all may not know, as of recently, the case where Jay-Z was being allegedly charged with assaults, sexually assaulting a 13-year-old girl. She's now a grown woman. The case has been dismissed. In the video that I posted, this was the other day, I stated in the video that I felt that Jay-Z paid her. He either paid Tony Buzbee, her lawyer, and he paid her, both of them, and settled it, or he either intimidated her. Okay, I personally feel that he paid her. She was paid off because of the timing of his wife's tour. Beyonce is getting ready to come out with the Cowboy Carter tour. She just won a Grammy. You know, Blue Ivy just did Mufasa the movie. But more importantly, I think this is more about Beyonce's brand because she has perfected her brand. She has a squeaky clean image, and all of these sexual allegations with Jay-Z being attached to Diddy and all his sex trafficking allegations, it just looks bad. Okay. So in that video, what I was stating was that the news had broke that Tony Buzbee, the lawyer that represents, you know, the woman that made the claims against Jay-Z, he quietly dismissed the lawsuit. And it's crazy to me because I didn't hear about it. I had to hear about it on TikTok from a content creator. I didn't hear about it from any of the major news stations. Now, what is so funny to me is that, first of all, I have two types of followers that follow me. Okay? When you go through my comments, you'll and you read through my comments, you're going to see two types of followers. The first set of followers, those are my motherfucking tribe. My tribe, you know, if y'all haven't reached your highest potential in learning to read the room, learning to have a high level of spiritual discernment, you're on your way there. If you're watching my content, it means you have a high level of discernment, or it's you're getting there. You're conditioning yourself to get there. Because, bitch, when I tell you I could read a motherfucking room, when I see something, I cannot unsee it. And maybe that's part of me being autistic. I know autistic people pick up on pattern recognition. We call shit out. You know, like I said, I just found out that I'm autistic, y'all, but I'm clairvoyant. When I see something, I can't fucking unsee it. And no, I'm not going to put fucking alleged on this fucking video. You know, Jaguar Wright has been calling Jay-Z out for the past couple years. He will not sue her for no fuck. He just will not sue her because the shit that Jaguar Wright is saying about Jay-Z is true. And if he were to sue her, it would be nasty. I mean, it has nothing to do with money. Why would he sue Tony Buzbee, but he would not sue Jaguar Wright? Think about it. Sue her just to prove her wrong and shut her ass up. He will not sue Jaguar Wright for defamation for shit. But he's going after Tony Buzbee. Listen. Okay, let me get back because I'm losing track here. So, I had two types of followers. My first set of followers are my motherfucking tribe. Y'all get the shit. Y'all don't second guess me. We see eye to eye, bitch. We right here. When I call something out, y'all be right there on it. Because I know I'm not the only one that said Jay-Z paid that woman. He settled that fucking case. Because a whole lot of people popped out and said he sure did. Now, there's the other type of follower that follows me, and that's the motherfucking triggered ass narcissists, the triggered ass trolls that hate my ass for calling out their behavior. They hate when I talk about anything that exposes a narcissist. They won't leave me the fuck alone. For the life of me, they don't know how to scroll past my videos and then ignore me, block me. They got to go out their fucking way to fucking harass me in the comment section. Baby, when I tell you they're motherfucking triggered by this Jay-Z lawsuit, anyone that speaks out against Jay-Z and Beyonce, they are, that's the sociopathic cult. They're like the Donald Trump MAGA cult. They are a cult. Jay-Z and Beyonce can do no wrong in their eyes. And I'm just like, bitch, Jay-Z has been fucking with underage women for how long? Him and Diddy are the same person. They're both billionaires. They both have been in the same circles. They've been close. You see how he's thrown Diddy underneath the bus? You don't think Diddy's going to snitch this nigga out in prison? You don't think Diddy's going to throw Jay-Z underneath the bus? You don't think the feds is going to pull Jay-Z in at all? All those Rock Nation brunches that he and Diddy attended together as two billionaires, they didn't share the same women, the same fucking groupies from years ago. You don't think the feds is going to pull Jay-Z in? Okay. Anyway, they got their toxic followers, and these motherfuckers, since I posted that video the other day talking about that damn lawsuit being dismissed, and I'm against it. I fucking think Jay-Z paid the girl. Now, all these toxic motherfuckers are in my comments. You don't know shit. He's suing Tony Buzbee for defamation. You got your facts all wrong, bitch. Can't nobody, the case, he didn't settle shit. The case, Tony Buzbee settled, Tony Buzbee dismissed it. Jay-Z didn't settle nothing. So listen, y'all. We all know that narcissists and trolls have zero brain cells. So I'm making this video to break down why I feel he settled and paid that girl off for the dummies. Excuse me. And even after I break down this video, they're still going to be committed to misunderstanding me. They're still going to go out their way. They're still going to go out their way to fucking fight with me in the comment section. I promise you. I promise you. Now, here's why I feel that Jay-Z settled. Even though Tony Buzbee filed to dismiss the case, here's what actually took place. This is my opinion, and I'm not putting no motherfucking allege. This is what I feel. And my intuition has never been wrong, bitch. Jay-Z is from the hood. Don't let the corporate fool you. Don't let him being married to Beyonce fool you. The nigga's from the projects. He's a hood nigga. And the way that hood niggas deal with shit, they bully and thug, just like Diddy. Diddy might have all this money. He may be a billionaire, but he's a fucking thug. He's a bully. You mean to tell me you don't think Jay-Z, that Brooklyn is deep inside of him? I don't give a fuck how corporate y'all think he is. At the end of the day, he's a hood booger. From fucking Marcy Projects. Okay, he's from motherfucking Brooklyn. Let me remind y'all, he's a hood nigga. And the way that hood niggas get down, they like to bully their way through all types of shit. When someone's pressing them, when there's any type of opposition, they use force to get shit done and to handle shit. He just happens to have a lot of money and he can pay somebody else to thug and bully shit on his behalf. Let's be clear. I don't know if y'all been listening to the allegations of the young guy. What's the young boy name that is alleging that Jay-Z is his father? He's been threatened and intimidated. Yes, he's alluded to Jay-Z paying somebody to scare him off, to stop him from moving forward with trying to get a DNA test. Jay-Z has used people to intimidate this boy. Is his name Amir Satterwhite? Y'all can correct me in the comment section. The boy said, there was a gun involved. Jay-Z will pay somebody to intimidate and bully the people that he's trying to get rid of. He's done it to this young man. And let's not forget Tony Buzbee, all his peers, his colleagues. Jay-Z has paid somebody, these investigators, to bully and intimidate Tony Buzbee's friends and colleagues. So Jay-Z has a way of doing things under the table to get shit done. Okay? He put his lawyer up to bullying and intimidating Tony Buzbee and the victim on multiple occasions. They tried all types of bully tactics. They asked the judge to throw the shit out. The judge said no. Okay, yeah, the victim's story might be uneven and choppy. She was a little girl when this happened, and she was autistic, which means she was developmentally disabled. So she's not going to remember the story verbatim. The judge said, no, you don't. We're going to move forward. Jay-Z was not expecting that. You got to remember, Jay-Z, like Diddy, you can't tell them no. You cannot tell a high-powered businessman who is used to getting his way all the fucking time. When you say no, no, it doesn't click. How dare you tell me no? Do you know who the fuck I am? Narcissistic injury. So, after trying all these bully tactics, Jay-Z putting his lawyer up to bully and threaten. They paid the investigators to threaten and intimidate Tony Buzbee and all his friends and colleagues. And when none of that worked, all of a sudden, now the lawsuit has been quietly dismissed. You know what I think happened? He paid somebody, maybe his lawyer, a negotiator, it was a third party. Somebody negotiated with Tony Buzbee to settle this case for a large amount. They went under the table, is what I'm trying to say. They went under the table and said, hey, we're going to give you a large amount of money on these conditions. Number one, you have to file the dismissal, because if we go public with a settlement, it's going to make Jay-Z look guilty. Because Jay-Z, to not look guilty, he would have to move forward with the case. Hey, if I'm innocent, let the evidence show it. When we go to discovery, that whatever evidence y'all have is going to, come up. I'm going to be innocent because y'all are lying. I'm going to call your bluff. You have no evidence. Let's go to discovery. Let's move forward. I have nothing to hide. If Jay-Z was truly innocent, he would fall back and let the shit play out. No, I truly believe Tony Buzbee was sitting on some evidence, and Jay-Z knew. He knew. And Tony Buzbee he's no amateur. He's a very good attorney. I think he's very skilled. This is a man, I think he served in the Marines before he became an attorney. This man is highly calculated, very strategic. I don't think he would jeopardize his reputation as a lawyer or his law firm going up against Jay-Z. He knew what he was doing. He knew what was at risk. And I don't think he would take on a bullshit case against a billionaire and jeopardize, his everything that he's worked hard for. Come on, y'all. Let's use common sense. What I think took place, there was an under the table. Jay-Z went under the table to reach out to Mr. Buzbee to settle this case under the table, out of the public eye. I will give you a lump sum of money, however, on these conditions. You must file to dismiss the case. We can't settle it, because if I choose to settle with the victim and the public finds out, they will eat me alive in the media. It will make me look guilty. It will bring shame to my wife. It will bring all types of embarrassment. My wife is already embarrassed and she's taken a blow to her brand. So you must file to dismiss so that my hands stay clean. I'm just telling y'all what I think. And another condition is we must file a lawsuit against you. Sirens. My attorney will file a defamation lawsuit against you. We plan to drop it, but for now, we got to do something to do damage control. My wife's brand is on the line. My wife is getting ready to go on tour. We have to put something in the media to take the heat off of everything. She cannot have negative attention on her brand. I think this is more about Beyonce. Beyonce has to protect her brand at all costs. So him filing back with a defamation lawsuit is a form of damage control on Beyonce. Doesn't mean that it's going to stick and that they're going to follow through. And by the way, here's something else that I peeped. See, y'all got to pay attention. My third eye be open. All the news outlets, all the media and blogs reported that Mr. Buzbee filed to dismiss the case. However, all the news outlets, especially the main outlets like CNN, a lot of them did not report that he filed a defamation lawsuit. Y'all got to get on these blogs and shit and find out who specifically is putting that story out. Yahoo put the story out. People's Magazine put the story out. TMZ definitely put the story out. And I believe Jay-Z and Beyonce is paying money to certain bloggers and news outlets to control what gets put out there about them. They are totally behind. They are totally paying TMZ. TMZ has put out several stories to protect Jay-Z and make him look like an angel. They are definitely on the Carter's payroll. TMZ for sure. Just like they're on the Kardashians' payroll. I picked up on that immediately. So Jay-Z has certain bloggers in his pocket and news outlets. But everybody did not report that story. That's why everybody is not. When I heard that the case was dismissed, I heard from it on TikTok from a content creator, not a news outlet. They was hush hush about that dismissal. Real hush hush. That's because he paid Mr. Buzbee and that young lady. They just did it under the table. And he had Mr. Buzbee file the dismissal to take the heat. Jay-Z has to keep his hands clean. Otherwise, if he were to move to settle it, the question would remain, Jay-Z, if you're so innocent, why not just let it play out in court? Why settle now? Oh, right. Your wife is coming out with this Cowboy Carter tour and it's bad publicity for Beyonce. It's really about Beyonce protecting her brand and their marriage. She probably threatened to divorce the nigga. It caused a lot of strain on their marriage. So certain blogs and not everybody, certain blogs are reporting that he filed a lawsuit for defamation. Not the big dogs. I didn't see it on CNN. Maybe they're going to report it later. Certain specific blogs and news outlets reported the defamation story. There goes the siren again. So I honestly believe that defamation lawsuit is not going to stick. It's only out there right now to do damage control to help Beyonce's brand. I call it how I see it. It's not going to stick. It's not going to stick. I think it was a part of the negotiation deal. Jay-Z said, listen, I'll pay y'all what y'all want. Okay, you got me. You got me. Because the longer that this goes forward, I don't even want, what's going to come out in Discovery. I think Jay-Z is very terrified to see what comes out in Discovery. Beyonce does not even want to go there. It is such a huge threat to her brand and everything that she has built on her own. He had to settle. He had to settle. So for all the trolls that are coming in my comment section attacking me, I stand 10 toes down on what the fuck I said. And no, I'm not going to put alleged. And I do think the feds are going to call him in. This is not the last we're going to hear of this. I think Diddy is going to throw this nigga underneath the bus. Because he damn sure threw Diddy underneath the bus. And I know Diddy has dirt on him. 30 years of being together in the industry. And Jay-Z's going to disown him as a friend. And you don't think Diddy is plotting? And you don't think he's going to snitch Jay out in prison? Oh, baby. This is not going to be the end of this. I think Mr. Carter is I think the feds are already on it. I think he's going to get sucked in the future. He's doing damage control now to protect his wife. But the way that he went about settling this case, y'all let me know what you're thinking in the comment section. You know, if you see the trolls, let them run their mouths. They're big mad. Jay-Z and Beyonce have a cult of sociopaths and toxic people that look up to them. They're both sociopaths. They're devil worshippers. Jay-Z, you know, thinks he's God. He refers to himself as Jehovah, which is Jehovah, Jesus Christ. You know, he's satanic. They're both satanic. So anyone that upholds both of them, you know, they're devil worshippers. I used to like both of them. I'm guilty. I used to love their music. Now they fucking disgust me. They fucking disgust me. I've deleted all their music out my iTunes playlist. I want no, no. And I pray that justice is served. And we do serve a powerful God. Jay-Z may not believe in this God above, but this God above never fails. And whatever they did together as a couple or individually will be brought to light. I believe that wholeheartedly. It might have taken Diddy 30 years to get caught. It may take Jay-Z a little bit longer. But every dog has its day. Trust and believe. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments section. Take care, y'all.